Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. So we're going to bring in some Moonology cards today because we've got this powerful full moon. Now, you will have been feeling this yesterday, but I've really connected with the energy that's coming through very powerfully as today. You're going to feel it at its most potent today. It's doing the most work today. And this is a powerful blue moon, and it's also connected with going within with the Pisces energy. So connect with yourself today for the answers, for guidance, trust your intuition, and focus on peace. So I'm going to bring in the Moonology Oracle cards. We're going to bring in the Moonology Manifestation cards. And I'm also going to bring in the Rise of the Warrior Oracle by Luna Marie. I'm also going to bring in the Age of Dragons. Okay, this is a plain card deck, but I'm going to read this with Cartmancy the way I do it, which is about intuition. So I'm going to bring in the dragons because I really feel that things are being blasted away. You know, this moon is about power and powerful change. So let's connect and see what we need to know. And just to remind you that I am available for personal readings right now. You can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And also tickets are on sale for my live event in London on the 18th of May 2024. All the details for that and to get involved in that is in the link below. So let's have a look then. What do we need to know today? Thank you, angels. So what's the energy of the full moon doing for the feminine? Straight out. The energy of the full moon for the masculines today. Wow, jumped over the other side of the room there. And the energy of the journey itself. What's this full moon doing for the journey? Got a card there and I've got a card on top as well. We're also going to connect with the dragons. So what dragons are around the feminine today? Straight out. And I'm going to read these intuitively. What dragons are around the divine masculines today? And we've got two cards coming out for the masculines and the energy around the journey. What dragons are helping the journey? Jumped on the camera there. Wow. We're going to bring in the Rise of the Warrior Oracle because what do we do on this journey? We both rise as warriors. You rise as a warrior divine feminine and so does your twin. So what? Jump straight out. Amazing. Wow. So we've got one card coming out for the feminine here. And we've got a card sticking out of the deck. The energy around the divine masculines today. Again, jumping on the camera. Another card there. And the energy around the journey itself. The energy around the journey itself. What do we need to know? I'm waiting for a clear card. And there it is. Clear card jumping out. One sticking out. And then we're going to use the Moonology Manifestation. Because remember, this is a great time to manifest and connect with our vortex of creation. So we've got one card coming through for the feminine today. Energy around the divine masculines, please, angels. One card for the masculines. And I feel this one as well for the masculines. And the energy around the connection itself today. There we go. Okay, let's see what's happening there. So let's connect with the journey today to begin with and see what's happening around the connection itself. So the energy we've got coming through is, oh, wow, look at this. A new start is coming. A new start is coming. Expect powerful change. Well, you couldn't get better cards coming out today. So even though these are new moon energies, it shows you that something is being created with this full moon. And obviously, you know, we've got a brand new month of September tomorrow. So I feel this is saying to you, during September, expect powerful change. The eclipse is about things turning around and moving forward, and a new start is coming. So between now and the new moon, you may actually be connecting with this even more. And the new moon is coming in on the 16th of August. So, you know, we've got some powerful change ahead. The dragon that's coming in, look at this Ace of Diamonds energy. So what I'm feeling with here is this blue powerful dragon is connecting with the energy of Archangel Michael to bring action steps in, to blast things out of the way and move things forward. So again, aces are connected with new beginnings. We've got the Rise of the Warrior card itself, which is really powerful because that's the same image that's on the deck itself. So a rise is happening. We've got the number 33, which is connected with angels, ascended masters, Jesus, the power of heaven around you. A true spiritual warrior overcomes many hurdles. So you're learning now how to rise above the obstacles, how to see through the illusions, how to see beyond the 3D world. I've got angel bumps. Look at this. Wow, we've got the twin flame card, a connection like no other. So what you're being shown is your journey is designed by God to grow your soul, to bring you together, because this is a connection like no other. And right now there's balance coming in with the full moon. So the full moon is bringing in balance. It's bringing in power as we move towards Libra season. So obviously right now we're operating in Virgo and then we move into Libra. So as we move forward, there's going to be a balance, more balanced energy or a more balanced approach as we walk forward. And you remember all paths lead home. So I feel you could definitely see seahorses as a symbol and a representation of the love and the way that the journey moves forward. Very powerful. So if we actually go to, I've got my tablet here, because I know there's a real deep meaning of the seahorse and it's also connected with masculine energies. So if I go on to Google right now, I always tell you what I'm doing so you can do the same thing. If you see an animal that resonates with you or something that you're connected with. So I'm going to Google seahorse spiritual meaning. I am actually being guided to create an animal deck as well, which is coming soon. So the seahorse symbolises good luck, magic, masculinity, strength, persistence and peace. The seahorse teaches us great life lessons and our significant power in spirit animals. And I've got that just by Googling seahorse spiritual meaning. It just come up straight at the top. So the spirit animal of, this powerful, very powerful seahorse today is coming through to say to you, your journey is protected. You are powerful. You are rising up like a warrior here to get through things. And you've also got the number 11. And 1111 is a number of awakening, the way the universe grabs our attention. So I'm definitely feeling you could see 33 or 11 today as a big sign of the changes ahead. And I'm really seeing this as a union card. The twin flame journey, it's a connection like no other. So it doesn't matter what type of relationships you've had before or what type of relationships they've had before, nothing will feel this way. Obviously, catalysts can mirror the twin flame journey, but this is saying you can't break free from each other. You can't move on from each other because you're meant to be. Catalysts lead you where you're meant to go. With my catalysts, for example, without them, I wouldn't have been guided where I am. So we get guided by other people, experiences, jobs, family situations. We get guided exactly where we're meant to be to bring this balance in. So there's a balance coming in as we move forward towards Libra. The energy around the feminine today, look at this. We were talking about balance and we've got balance. So use this full moon in Pisces. How powerful it's come out there to balance your 5D and 3D self, to balance spirituality and practicality, to relax and breathe more if you are stressing around the 3D, or to, really think about what action steps to take if you're more busy on the 5D. So the message we've got coming through is we've got the Joker. This is the J of Spades or, the Joker of Spades. I'm getting J there as well as an initial for someone coming through. But what I'm connecting with here is, again, it's about power. The time things take, it's about growth. It's about spiritual learning, understanding, and grace for the feminine. So when I'm connecting with this dragon, I'm connecting with grace coming through and things happening very unexpectedly for you. An unexpected windfall for the divine feminine, which means things are coming to you today. Results are happening. Why? Because of your independence, creating your own path and knowing your worth. Look at this. So the feminines today are knowing your worth. You know your power. And you've got that snake around you because you're taking control. So you're not letting anybody squeeze you. And when you do get squeezed, that means when something triggers you, you operate now in a higher way. So you're creating your own path. You're releasing things that need to go. The snake there is a symbol of release. It's a symbol to move on from the past and feel free. So again, maybe you're thinking, well, what's the spiritual meaning of the snake? Well, I feel today that snake is reminding you that no matter how snake-like your masculine's been, it's always good to forgive them. Because when we forgive them, really we're forgiving ourselves. And it's about trusting love, knowing your worth, your value, remembering who you are. So let's actually put in, if you're thinking, I'm wondering if what the spiritual meaning of the snake is on Google, it means renewal, rebirth, transformation, and infinity. It says it can signify connectivity and continuity of life, also signified by the snake. So what this snake is reminding you is that you are an eternal being, that you are protected by heaven, that you are not alone, that you go on and on and on. That this lifetime may be limited to the lifespan we are here on earth, but your life, your soul, your eternity goes on. So know your worth today, your value, because for your masculine, there is no other. This connection is like no other. And they know who you are. They know who you are. So know your worth today, Divine Feminine. That will allow you to rise up and stand strong. So big things are coming in. You could receive results today that you weren't expecting. For the masculine energy, we've got the energy is gaining momentum. So as this full moon starts kind of moving into the new moon, a win-win outcome is forecast. And look at this full moon in Libra. So I'm definitely feeling that the full moon in Libra, is going to bring something big in. So this is about big shifts and changes coming in with the Libra season. So if I go to my Divine Timing deck, which is just here, and, this is a great deck to use, for timelines, even though timelines are guidelines. It's also a great deck to connect with dates and advice from heaven. But what I'm seeing here is, as we move forward into September and then into October, there's going to be a win-win. So whatever is happening right now, as long as you're staying true to yourself, really you can't go wrong because everything leads to a right. And for the masculine, we've got the 10 of Hearts and the 3 of Spades. Very powerful. So what I'm connecting with here is we've got obviously a sea dragon there as well. And sea dragons help us to navigate around our life and go with the flow. So really the masculine is saying the more we go with the flow, the more we trust the journey, the quicker we'll get into union. Because the 10 of Hearts is about union. And the desert dragon, I feel this is the masculine's being released from what needs to go, from what no longer serves them. They long for you. They long for you the way that in a desert someone longs for water. And we've got summer heat, things are heating up. So things are definitely heating up between you and your twin. And you've got the flamingo there as well. And flamingos are very powerful creatures. This is about learning how to navigate around your journey. Flamingos stand on one leg, so they can also balance things very well. So lots of balance coming in for the masculines. So if we Google the flamingo spiritual meaning, I love that we've got, all these animals coming through today as well. The flamingo is kept being about open-minded. So the masculine is saying, I'm opening my mind right now. This is about vibrancy, fun and expressive personality. Flamingos thrive in large groups. You dislike being alone even though you value your individuality. So, and no fear of showing your emotions. So what I'm feeling with this is as a collective, the masculines want to move toward the feminine with an open heart, with open-mindedness, with fearlessness. So things are heating up between you because the masculines are learning how to express themselves. And this is because as a feminine, you're choosing to surrender. And the masculines are choosing to be free. They are seeking out their newness. They are wanting to move away from the familiar to move into the new. And that came up yesterday, with the cat card. What's familiar? They may be at home because it's familiar to them, but they're looking out of the window, wishing things were different. So the masculines are choosing to be free. Even if it feels like things are frozen in time, stagnant, cold, if they seem stagnant and cold, things are moving forward. We've got the 12 energy connected with stability. So, you may be also thinking about being together for Christmas time or the new year, but things are moving forward in divine timing. So if it feels frozen in time, it's because they are thinking and processing and working things out. They don't mean to be cold with you. They don't mean to, create this stagnancy within the connection, but they need to choose their freedom. This is a lesson that they need to learn, and they do this by attuning to the divine. So they are learning how to tap in with their own intuition and to be humble, to rise out of the ego and see things in a higher way. So such a great message today about movement and change and magic. And this card's moving on top of the deck. Go for it. Go for it. This is a time of action. As we move into September and then on into October, you're going to see results and change. And that's what you need to know. So the message coming in around this full moon is a new start is coming. Expect powerful change. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.